How you doing, beautiful people of South Africa? My name is Tato Molamo. I'm host on Conversational Radio TV, which plays every single Friday online 4 to 6. And because it's August and we are gentlemen, me and Muso Makala are appreciating and showing love to our woman. She is proud. Hashtag girl without identity. Because you know what? It all starts with just finding yourself, finding your confidence. We just want to reassure our ladies that we got you. We got you. Feel me? Got you. So it was quite exciting to direct our title sequence. So make sure that you tune in on our live stream every single Friday 4 to 6 on Facebook. Because it's Conversational Radio TV, baby. And as it says here, it's just different, man. Hey.
Yo, what's good? It's Musa McClawler. Co-host of Conrad TV, Conversational Radio TV. You know, I'm always with Mr. Tatu Mulamu, the guy with the vast amount of land, but that doesn't matter. He'll speak for himself. Check us out August 4 to 6 every Friday. You guys know we're gonna have ladies who got this bosses, monstresses. It's crazy, man. Like, just check us out. We're running a crazy campaign. You'll cut that. You will. Yes. If you don't, it's fine. Crazy campaign. We're focusing on ladies, guys. We're focusing on ladies. We're focusing on women. We're focusing on their plight. We're focusing on their wins. We're focusing on everything that is inspiring about ladies. And yeah, man, just check us out. Conrad TV, Facebook live stream, or on Mr. Mulamu's Instagram stream. Right? It is, right? Yeah, it is.
Hey, what it do, baby? My name is Zina Rosensimang, and I am the producer of Conrad TV. No hearsay. Hey! Make sure you tune in every Friday from 4 to 6 p.m. It's going to be a vibe. Women's Month, she's proud, hashtag girl without identity. You don't want to miss out. We're going to have incredible women coming through every single Friday. So best be there or be square. I'm out.
Conversational Radio TV.
You know what it is.
I'd really like a baby girl so I can raise a monstress. I'm fondest of prospects to father some daughters, raising some bosses. Honest, Conrad and August got ladies who got this, highlighting the losses, fighting for causes, get girls some profits, show you what class is. Honest, Conrad and August got ladies who got this.
Look, it's Conrad and August, got ladies who got this. Yeah.
One thing is certain, it's gonna be crazy, yo.
Conversational Radio TV.
You know what it is.
Just different.
Hey.
You know what it is. It's a Friday on Conversational Radio TV. Yo, what is happening, Conrad family? Hey. So, unfortunately, today I'm alone. Please pray for Ntabi. She has had a loss in her family, so keep her in your prayers. And Sona will only be joining us later, so it's just me and Show Girl. You know what it is. I'm so excited for today. This month has been incredible, and I feel absolutely blessed to have been a part of this initiative. She is proud. Hashtag girl with that identity. It has been so lit. It has been amazing. Just to give you a bit of a recap, first of all, my name is Zina Rosensimang. If you do not know who I am the producer of Conversational Radio TV, but I am here wearing two hats as producer and host, but I'm very, very excited. Anyway, speaking of what we've done this month, guys, if you've missed the episodes, make sure you go to either our Facebook page or you go to our YouTube page and you check them all out, because listen, so the first episode, it was all the hosts and we were together. We were talking about reputation. It was lit and we went into deep conversation. Second week, it was wellness and fitness. We had Fense, we had Aziwe Boy, who's a dietitian, and we had Vuyo Hadebe as well, talking about all things fitness and wellness, which was absolutely breathtaking. Then last week, we had Sfiso Mtetwa, who was here speaking about all things GBV, which was absolutely phenomenal. And now we are here, the last week of the show, talking about girls who have big dreams, young girls who are doing the absolute most. And I'm going to introduce them very, 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 very soon, because, listen, when I tell you that these women are phenomenal, I'm not even saying that because I'm trying to be nice. I'm saying that because they are phenomenal and they are doing phenomenal things, okay? But I just first want to say hi to all of you. Hey, Birdman, where have you been? Birdman is is here. Conrad, yes, Lena. What's up, baby girl? Are you good? Are you Gucci? It's so great to have you guys all here. I also wanted to say thank you to you guys. Like, you guys have been incredible in supporting this initiative this month, and I know that a lot of you have been asking for more ladies shows. So y'all gonna have to talk to your boys, Musa and Tato, because you know what it is. We are more than happy to come through. You know what I'm saying? But you need to ask them. You know, we don't. You know what I'm saying? But it's so great to have journeyed with you guys this month. Please send through your questions for later, because Tato and Musa will be joining us, but obviously send your questions as well for the ladies who we will be having, which I will introduce very, very shortly. I just want to give you guys a space to just enjoy this month. Like I mentioned before, everything has just been so great. And I also want to tell you guys that we have an audiovisual book coming out very, very soon with all of the episodes and everything that you need, ladies. It's essential that you have these things that you're able to look at, read, understand, and learn more about who you are and understand who you are as a woman. I think it's so important that this month we've dived into the essence of what it is to be all woman and all strong, a king in the streets and a king in everything. You know what I'm saying? We're also going to be hearing the song Girl that I wrote with Lection for the GBV campaign that took place last week Friday, which was absolutely amazing. So don't go far, because you know, it's going to be great conversations, and then it's going to be great music, and it's just going to be a great Friday. And as we saw, it's level 2 now. We are rocking. The streets are open, but obviously we need to be staying safe. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important that people are staying safe out there. Sanitize, wear your masks, take precautions. It is a need. Now that I've addressed you all, hello, Birdman is laughing. I don't know why he is laughing. You've been gone for so long, bro. Like, I feel as though he's been held up, but I'm back on the show. It's okay. It's okay. We are happy that you're back. So I want to talk to you guys about the ladies that we're going to have today. And I get excited because I love seeing women doing the absolute most. I love seeing women flourishing. I love seeing women being themselves and authentically being themselves and changing the world and the status quo and the narrative, because here at Conrad, we love to change the narrative. So I'm just going to read a bit of who they are and what they do. So firstly, we have Mrs. Gugulethu Nyantsumba, who's born and raised in Durban, raised in Johannesburg. She's 23 years old, a YouTuber and content creator. So she started her YouTube channel, Uncomfortable Growth. Go and check that out on the 1st of February, 2020, and is now sitting on 17,000 subscribers. Listen, 6 months, pipe. 6 months, so she's sitting on 17,000, pipe. You know what? It's okay. It is okay. An underdog rapper, one of the main members of I Will Not Be Next movement, which was founded after Unena's passing, which we're going to talk about that. It's deep, and I'm ready to have that conversation. And then we have Miss Pearl. I hope I say her surname right. Ntsihe. I'm pretty sure I said it right, because you know how I am, guys, with the pronunciation. I'm here with the articulation, the diction. Miss Pearl, the first princess of Miss Mamelodi Sundowns. Do y'all even know, though? Do you know? Clearly you don't, but now you will know. Okay, she's also a pageant mentor, Miss Africa 2019. Okay, founder of the Project 31, which lives to inspire the development and growth of young women. She's 23 years old, born and bred in Mamelodi. You see, here's the thing, guys. So she's part of Musa Circle. You know those rich kids who have swimming pools at their posi? Yeah. So you can ask her about that when she arrives. Musa's probably just like, Zina's a troll. Zina, don't be a troll. Hey, Musa, don't be a troll. She's a focused, driven, and enthusiastic person, and pretty much a born leader. Listen, I'm excited to get to know these girls. I hope you are too. Lani, can you play the generic while these women waltz in here, while these women jam into the studio? Because I am so ready to meet and to talk to these beautiful women. Lani, do the things that you usually do on a Friday. Make me happy. Make my life. Come on. Do it. Yes.
Yeah,
Hey!
Boy, I'd really like a baby girl so I can raise a monstress. I'm fondest of prospects to father some daughters, raising some bosses. Honest, Conrad and August got ladies who got this, highlighting the losses, fighting for causes, get girls some profits, show you what class is. Honest, Conrad and August got ladies who got this.
Look, it's Conrad and August got ladies who got this. Yeah.
One thing is certain, it's gonna be crazy,
Got
yo.
this.
Conversational Radio TV.
You know what it is.
Just different.
Hey.
Yo, Queens!
Hi.
Yo, Queens! Did you hear what I said when I said I hopefully become friends with you guys?
Yeah, we did hear. We heard your
Yeah,
friendship
yeah,
shot.
yeah,
We received it.
I mean,
Thank
we
you so
already
much.
passed
we
the
thought,
first,
yeah, we
we
thought
passed it.
already.
Yeah, it's done. It's
That
done.
was a done deal.
Listen, to say I am starstruck is the least. Like, I've been holding this and like I didn't say it before because I didn't want you guys to know, but now I can say it in front of the people because I'm starstruck right now.
Ma'am, thank you.
Like, my heart is beating fast and I'm a little bit nervous and it's okay.
But
'cause
we
you guys
all
are
know
here.
ourselves
It's
okay.
Listen, it is so great to have you both here on the show. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you for
us.
having us.
I mean,
already in sync.
Come on.
it's done. So, I mean, I did have the opportunity to read your bios, but I want to give you guys the opportunity to just gloat. Talk about yourself. Tell the people who you are, what you do, what you like.
Pearl, would you like to start?
I was actually about to ask you to start.
I mean,
yeah.
Or whoever, me, all right.
Yeah.
So my name is Google Let's
Come
for
on.
the gang that know me on the YouTube. I am a YouTuber. I'm the proud owner of a channel called Uncomfortable Growth. I found my channel in February. It's been 6 months.
come on.
I have 17,000 subscribers,
What are
about to
you?
hit 18K. So, yeah, just a content creator and YouTuber. And I'm just trying to explore that and see what I can do.
Yeah.
Another month. School, I put on pause. I said sorry. So, yeah, that's all that I'm doing right now.
Oh, that is amazing. That is so
Yes.
great to hear. I absolutely love that.
Thank
I love
you.
that. Did I say your surname right?
No.
Is
No.
it Nsehi?
Ntehi, yes. Like, pretend like the H at the end is a G. Ntehi.
Nsehi.
Yes.
So why did I say it right now? This whole time I was like, I said it right. That's how I
I
said
saw
it
it,
wrong.
I was like, oh, it's okay.
It's
okay.
okay.
You
Guys,
get there.
You see, but the thing is, guys, I'm willing to accept that I was wrong. And then
And that's
therefore-
important, and learn. That's
Listen,
all you can do.
Listen, please, shower me. Tell me.
Yo, Pearl Ntehi, born and bred.
Mamelodi.
Mamelodi.
What's up?
Yes. And all the things that you mentioned, I can count and count and count.
Come
But
on.
that's what I do. It's not who I am.
Come
that is
on.
just an extension of who I am. I mean,
We love
it's not
we
really
love
who
it.
I am.
Yeah.
Who I am is a daughter of the Most High.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
I'm a daughter. I am a mentor. I
Yes.
am a really fun and loving person. I
Yeah.
am loyal.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm the girl.
I'm the
love
kid.
that.
Don't we love loyal hands?
Yes.
Hashtag loyal hands. I'm a listen, everybody is going crazy. Sihle saying, sure, gang, I mean, your gang is here. It's going crazy. But who said this? Someone said South African women guys are gorgeous. Oh, that's Birdman. No, but of course,
But
here's
we've
the
been
thing.
trying to tell you guys
This is for the longest time. I don't understand.
Like nothing has changed.
Like, we've been like this.
since day one. It's volume low.
I
CJ.
mean,
I mean,
Yeah.
look, so we're going to dive into conversations because you know how we are here. We like to get to know the inner you, who you are, what you're about, but also we like to spread our conversations to other women out there and gents as well who are looking to learn more about women. This is the best place to be if you're trying to learn. Take notes. It's greatly advised. So we're going to just dive in and I'm going to start with the first question and then from there everything will kind of just unfold. Okay. Tell me something, because we are living in South Africa.
Yep.
And first of all, we're women.
Yeah.
And then we're black women.
Yeah.
So we are at the bottom.
Of the barrel.
The bottom. So tell me, what has been your difficulty in your personal journey being a black woman? So remember, you guys have got the extension of your lives and who you
Yeah. Of
are.
course.
Yeah.
But then now you're a black woman to add to that. So the floor is open. Pratjong.
Yes. My biggest challenge is assertiveness being taken as uyapapa.
Woo!
First and foremost, can we please repeat it for the people at home?
And the people at the back didn't
No,
hear.
people at the back did not hear you, ma'am.
But they didn't carve.
Me being assertive doesn't mean what's in your papa. It
Boom.
means that I know who I am. It
Yes.
means that I have a vision.
Yes.
And you as my neighbor or my black mother within the company that I'm working for or the person I meet, you're supposed to embrace that instead of seeing me as a threat
Come on.
and trying to lure me to a level which you think at my age I should
You
be
should be
at.
at.
Come on. Because that's the thing, I think as black women, like, we are constantly evolving in the way that we do things,
Yeah.
in the way that we act, in the way that we are. So I feel as though our mothers are, because of how they grew up and how they were raised, when we are such, papa, we are out there, we are, we are stern, we are just
Everything.
everything. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? It can come off a little bit like, but is this, we were never like that,
Yeah.
which I can completely understand. But at the same time, for me, I struggled with my identity. I did not like the color of my skin, and I was not happy in my skin. And I saw that growing up, because also I felt it.
Of course.
I felt it from everybody, I remember this one guy making a comment saying that, but you're pretty for a black girl. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's the usual.
so what
Firstly, they guess your ethnicity. They're like, hey, are you Indian?
have you? Whoa, girl.
Yeah, also the pretty for being a black girl is just such a deep conversation.
It's a very
that
deep
needs to be
conversation.
unpacked.
I know. And I think for me, it was hard because, yes, I'm a 90s baby, so in a sense that I did start seeing the development of black women on TVs and stuff like
Yes.
that. But for me, majority of the people I saw on TV were women who are not of my skin color.
course.
But obviously now it's different, like as the years, progressed and
I
things like
personally
that.
don't think it's where it needs to be,
But
there's
We're
an
getting
improvement.
there's a lot
Yes.
of an improvement,
Yeah.
and also just being loud and being who I am. I remember being called ghetto and ratchet,
Of
and
course.
and you know what the thing is, like, that is my personality. Like, I'm a loud person, like you guys were saying, like I've got a lot of energy. That's just who I am. That's how God made me. And to be honest, it has catapulted my career because my personality is my job.
Amen.
Can we talk
Hello.
about that for a second?
Yeah.
Like, your personality
My
is your
personality
job.
is my job.
Your personality is your job.
Yeah.
So, Papa is not a bad thing.
Fully.
True.
Yeah, and often I feel that we've had to shy away from being who we are and speaking about the things that we want to speak about, or just being able to express myself in the manner in which is the most true to me.
Yes.
I've had to shy away from, because people have like opinions of that all the time. But I wanted to say, when you were asking about the difficulties, for me, it's just been very interesting to try and navigate being a black child coming out of a black family. So just as a woman, my role in the black family is almost assumed. I'm
Yeah.
supposed
Yeah.
to be
Okay.
submissive.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to, there are certain things that they expect from me that I'm not willing to do or put myself in that position anymore.
come on.
So I'm constantly in a place where I'm trying to find the balance between protecting, or well, not protecting, rather respecting what I come from and the culture that has made me the person that I am, but also being able to be myself and stand for the things that I stand for without like stepping on people's toes. So I'm constantly like in a push and pull when it comes to that.
So in that same breath, uncomfortable growth. Take me through the process of thought through that.
Yeah.
Because the name uncomfortable growth on its own is a
It's like,
statement.
yeah.
Is a statement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So what brought you to starting a YouTube channel like that?
Honestly, I got the name through prayer. So I had been wanting to start the YouTube channel for a very long time. I called my friends. I said, girls, let's ride. The girls went riding. I said, Ganshia. Bye. Sorry. And I was going through a very weird time, end of last year. So I was like sitting in prayer a lot. And then I heard God just like, he was pressing this.
Yeah.
He was like, no, man, start this thing. And then I was like, okay, let me start. And then he gave me the name. And then from the name, I naturally just started to create content around that, because that's what I'm constantly going through. I'm
Yeah.
constantly growing. I'm constantly changing. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but I know how necessary it is.
It is.
So like, I think with my channel, I've just tried to create a platform where we can celebrate the difficult moments,
Yeah.
celebrate our like being individuals and not being the same, and just being an outspoken black woman or papayo. I don't care.
Dude,
Yeah.
And I think, like having watched some of your episodes as well, I think some of the stories are so relatable. And I think I love being able to be in this position and sitting with you guys, because we even spoke about it in the first episode. We unpacked reputation, and which we're going to talk about now. But just in each of you, I see something of myself, and I see
Yes.
someone, you know what I'm saying? And
Yes.
it's so refreshing.
It's heartwarming.
It's refreshing. It's heartwarming.
Yes.
It's nice to just like sit and be like, geez, I actually get what Gugu's saying. Oh my
Yes.
gosh, Pearl, actually, dude, I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna unpack it more. But I think as black women, we've not intimidated each other, but we've gotten this thing where we're like, okay, cool, she's another black girl or papayo, and she's pretty. Okay, there's competition.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be that
Which
way.
shouldn't be that way.
Which
If
shouldn't
anything,
really be that
we should
way.
be gravitating towards each other like, please,
No,
hello.
please, hi, ma'am.
Come.
What's a la?
Come.
Yeah,
you know?
but I don't think that that narrative was necessarily like pushed by us. I think that just growing up, that was it. Whoever was pretty was your competition immediately.
And you need to hold your own.
You need to hold your ground and make sure that she doesn't come for what you have. And instead of realizing that we're also gifted in so many different ways, what we need to do is come together as black women, because that's the only way we're going to prevail, guys. As black women, unfortunately, it feels, especially in this country, it already feels like we're the only ones who have each other's backs.
Listen.
So if we're competing with each other, how the hell are we going to grow together?
And that's where I think I'm very grateful, rather, that I grew up in a household where my mother was like, your looks don't mean
Yeah.
hectic.
There's so much more to it.
and remember we were watching something and some girl got acid poured on her face. And I took that and what my mom said, and really, what do you want to be remembered for?
Thank you.
Yep.
No, thank you.
Yeah,
Facts.
thank you. Facts, no print.
No, thank you. No, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and with what you were saying as well, and I think the reason why you're at where you're at right now with your 17K followers is because of alignment and how you even started.
Ma'am.
And
I mean-
authenticity. Look,
Yeah.
I want to hear about you, Pearl, and all of the things that you're doing. 'cause
You gotta break it down, girl.
Because did you
Listen,
even
gotta
hear her? When
break
she
it down.
started, she said, well.
Well, she said, well, I'm first at the first princess. Asiqale lapho. Let's just
Asiqale
start there.
lapho.
Let's just start there. Please.
Oh, it has been a journey, and everybody knows that if you're a supporter, it means for the supporters, it means like it's a big deal for a supporter to be up on that stage.
Yeah.
And I was just at a game, honestly, and somebody was like, "Hey, are you also part of the Miss Memory?" I was like, "Nope. What is that?
Yeah.
I'm just here to watch a match." And from that moment, I sat and I was like, what do I want to do in the future? And in my head, I was like, I want to retire at Sundowns.
Hectic.
And I was like, there's a platform.
I see.
I see it.
Yeah.
Let me just do it. And I sat down and I was like, okay, Lord, my one thing in life is I want God's glory to be shown through my life. You're finishing me. So I was like, if this is a way for me to bring glory to you,
Yes.
let's do it. And I love being on stage.
Yeah,
So it happened, and during the week, just learning and getting to meet people, and I was like, hey, I let's have a conversation. So
Yeah.
you do marketing for Sundowns. Let me give you ideas, because I've been checking out your social media pages. You don't have this, you don't have it. And that just raises people's, ears.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be interviewing me for a position.
Yeah.
And getting to know if I actually know the club. And I'm just here like,
This is what
Girl.
you need to.
This is
yeah.
what you
First
need to
of
do.
all,
Hello.
This is what you need to do. I don't know this, but yet I don't know the ins and outs yet. But if you
Yeah.
give me a chance,
I
then
will.
I can show you. And I didn't win the big crown. Boo-hoo, it's whatever. I really didn't. That wasn't my aim. My aim was tomorrow there's like an episode dropping where I work with Shampuna, Zor, and Andile Ngube, and
Come on.
on a
even
Sundowns
like
show.
That in and of itself.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Kona indola eti Miss Africa 29. I don't know if I'm reading it correctly. I don't know. Google, did you?
No, ma'am.
Can you see?
I can see it.
Okay,
And you're
okay.
not reading wrong.
I'm
You're
not.
very correct.
Thank you very much for
Yeah.
that. Girl,
and you're saying that I'm downplaying it, and I think that was more of a learning curve than me enjoying, and that was my mistake to make.
Yeah.
And when I say mistake, was associating myself with certain people.
Okay.
Yes, the name is great, but what's behind that name?
What
And
does it stand for?
there was
What is
no
it? Yeah,
alignment,
I
and
hear
there
you.
were things that I really frown at, but I get to use that learning curve that I'm not going to say into teaching young girls who actually want to go into this thing, pageants. And the world out there is cruel.
it's mad crazy.
It's mad crazy, because people will say, oh, like right now you're like, miss,
But
and
then
it's
we
like,
don't know. But here's the thing.
That is the thing.
That's the thing.
Yes, no, that's the thing.
I'm in sync. I'm in sync. Here's the thing, because people and her posted about this the other day. I mean, I reposted it. She said, what you see on social media is not necessarily what
Close
that
to
person's
nothing.
life is. And
Yeah.
but here's the thing, though. If you're a person, and I say this all the time, the world is in turmoil inside. Ngaphakathi. Like as people,
Yes.
we are hurt people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do hurt people do?
They hurt
Of
people.
course. So if you as a human being, you're grand in your soul,
Yeah.
you're happy with yourself,
Yes.
and you just learn to love people, love your neighbor, love God, uzoba right, you'll be okay.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I think for me, it's been a journey of knowing that this is who I am.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to put someone out there that people don't know or I don't resonate with. Because
Yeah.
to try and catch yourself from that,
It's very hard.
you're going to be too far gone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I do, and it's hard. It's difficult.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
It is difficult.
Because you're out there, you're in this industry, entertainment, and you know what I'm saying? And people see you and they say something about you or they think something, they assume.
They assume.
They assume.
Assumptions.
I always say, if you don't know, just ask.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you
Yes.
don't know, just ask.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next question, in your respective careers, what are some of the struggles that you guys have faced?
For me, I just feel like the transition, it's been a very big jump for me.
Yeah.
I've always had social media, but like I haven't been as present as what I am now. So it's kind of, and I'm well aware that I need social media in order to push what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So for me, the only difficulties I've had has been like internal conflicts and making sure that I'm grand as a person, making sure I'm not overextending myself. So if I want to take a break, I have personal days now that I actually mark off on my calendar where I don't have to be on social media for anything or for anyone. I don't look at emails, but the day is mine and mine alone. And I try do things weekly that are going to make me happy. Yeah. So for me, it's just like striking a balance. That's what I've been struggling to do.
No, I can understand that. Before you carry on, there's a comment here from Lena. She says, Miss Africa, hi, bo, I'd be wearing, hold on, now it's gone. It's gone. It's back. She says, Miss Africa, hi, bo, I'd be wearing my sachet everywhere. I'd walk into my room and say, hi, my name is Lena. Miss Africa, how are you?
And this is what we said.
That's
exactly what you guys
This is what we said.
You would know me. I would be
you'd
in your
never
face.
forget.
Be
Do you
like,
understand?
Oh yeah, when I did Miss Africa and I won.
Yes,
you
no.
know?
No. When I did Miss Africa and I won. Thank you.
You know,
But even now with the whole Miss Lady Sundowns thing, I remember going back to work because I just took like a week's leave. Nobody knew. And then the security guard was like, help, hell. Oh, mo utotse kante okonoira dintotso. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like how? There's no other Poland like you. And I was like, what are you talking about? How? Sandawana, we know. And I was like, oh.
And you know the thing is, like, I'm sure when people see you, they're like, oh my gosh, she's probably not a nice girl and she's probably full of herself.
Before that, do you know what I'm actually thinking? Sorry, which is so weird, because naturally we're both, like have a presence of sorts, or we're doing things that which like make people recognize us.
Yeah.
It's crazy that someone recognizes and you literally like, what are you talking about? Because that's me.
My dog.
Someone can say hi, Gugu Ngazela. I'm on a whole YouTube with the whole channel.
Bro, I was at McDonald's last week Friday. Sorry, I was at McDonald's. I was at McDonald's last week Friday, and this guy was like, no, man. I know your face. I was like, no, you don't.
Like, you actually
Because I wasn't
you
wearing
don't.
makeup, I wasn't dolled up me, guys. I was there in like my sweats, and I was like, yo, we're about to eat, yo.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, I know you from somewhere, aren't you?
Yeah.
I was just like,
Oh, heck.
that's a real thing.
That's a
and I
real
forget
thing.
because I'm just doing what I love, and I just,
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Literally.
So that is okay. And your struggles in your industry.
Like Google, it's internal, but also what people don't tell you about, especially pageantry, is if you're up there, people are going to, and I mean on stage, people are going to have their own opinions about you. And they would feel that they can advise you on certain things.
I love it when people do that.
Do you not think that when you do have some sort of public figure, people feel as if they are entitled
To your life.
to your life,
And your
to
growth.
giving you, to everything almost?
No.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
Entitlements, no, it doesn't work here, ma'am.
Oh.
Okay, no, that's no.
no.
Ooh, like, oh, no. Yeah.
I honestly feel that people who think they have an opinion on other people's lives should firstly check themselves.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And it reminds me of the Bible verse where he without sin cast the first stone.
Yeah.
So it's like
Ask him. Ask him. He'll tell you. He will tell you.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
remember when I told you guys that it's gonna feel like we've been here for 2 minutes?
Yes.
We are already half an hour in.
You're
And-
lying.
Yeah. And we've got a video that's gonna be playing, so we're gonna take like a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with some more conversations. Please don't forget to send your questions in for Google and Pearl, because we're gonna dive in after this. After this, I was just checking if the water's hot, the water's boiling, and we're gonna go in.
And
so
see ready.
Lani, Mark, please play the video. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Yanda Njona and I am a corporate lawyer.
My name is Vilwe Tutubese and I am an innovation consultant.
Hello, my name is Sneha Shah, Managing Director of Refinitiv Business Accelerator.
My name is Vuyoka Debe. I'm a finance business partner. Though the world may not be kind, she is kind.
Though people may not be friendly, she is your friend.
She may not have the means, but she provides.
Even when she's weak, she is strong.
The world may say she is powerless, but she possesses power in its purest form.
A girl without identity. She is proud.
I am proud.
I am proud.
I am proud.
I am proud.
I'd really like a baby girl so I can raise a monstress. I'm fondest of prospects to father some daughters, raising some bosses. Honest, Conrad and August got ladies who got this, highlighting the losses, fighting for causes, get girls some profits, show you what class is. Honest, Conrad and August got ladies who got this.
Look, it's Conrad and August, got ladies who got this. Yeah.
One thing is certain, it's gonna be crazy,
Got
yo.
this.
Conversational Radio TV.
You know what it is.
Just different.
Hey,
Hey, welcome back. And if you're just joining us, welcome to Conversational Radio TV. Baby, no hearsay. I'm sitting here with Gigoletta, and I'm sitting here with Pearl. Babes, guys, it's only the beginning. This is my thing. That's how I'm just like, okay, get it done. Okay, let's move. Right. So, dating while having an online presence. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
But I honestly don't find a problem with it.
Okay.
But your business is your business.
Yeah.
But you must know when you put your mans out there,
It's lit.
you are opening their door.
So do you not post your mans as someone who has an online presence? Would you not?
After all my misses, what, I would.
Okay.
But only allow people to see what I want them to see.
Yeah.
So,
Of course. So have people know about you but not know about you guys.
Oh, yeah, ne. Mara, barata ho ya,
Yeah.
Zanzibar. Barata ho. No. Like,
Yeah.
no, I honestly, I'm for people creating their own pictures about me.
Yeah.
And then once they get to know me,
Then
or
they're like,
the people around me, I think it should be a privilege to get to know someone.
Amen.
Come on.
Amen. Thank you. No, your
Like,
presence is a privilege.
It's a privilege.
Yes.
I've actually got a question for you from Lena. So just to give you background on Lena, Lena is she is a supporter. When we talk about it, every single Friday, Uteng, she's here. So we've named her Conradess.
Yes.
So she says to Pearl, I've always wondered what happens after you receive the crown. How much did your life change?
Which crown? I'm joking.
Tell us some more. No, but that's a question. Because no, because which one?
Hey, which one, baby? Which one, honey?
I think the Miss Africa one was what I made it. And then with Sundowns for me was like a whole 360. And people think that it's different in every organization, but you get to, or with the ones I've gotten, you get to make the best of what you're given.
Yeah.
I see.
So already with Sundowns, it's like the supporters were on my side. I mean, I was a supporter.
Yeah.
And then you get your doors, well, your doors don't automatically open.
Yeah.
But God reveals certain doors.
Yeah.
And when you knock and you're like, hi, oh, I know you. Yes, Mr. Lady Sundowns. Yeah. They're like, oh, okay. What I really wanted, or the disadvantage for me.
Yeah.
You know when they say don't plan for money you don't have?
Yeah.
Yo.
I planned, and I'm being very honest, and it's the first time I actually say it out loud. I planned for a car that I didn't have, that wasn't mine. Yeah. I thought, because we were in a car, I thought the car was going to speak for me.
Yes.
You know, the moment I pull up in my complex,
I pull up a
Here
car.
how?
pull up in a Fiat.
Don't out there. Cloudy.
How? Oh, Mr. Sundowns. I thought, for me, the car was going to speak for me.
Yeah.
But then God was like, no,
No.
baby
No,
girl,
no,
your
no,
mind's
no.
got to speak for you. So for me, it opened, my world really changed, where I didn't rely on material things
Yeah.
to
I
open
see.
doors for me. I
Yeah.
got, like, God was like, man, you smart. Like, start accepting who
Yeah.
you're smart, and you have great ideas, and you're this and you're that. Stop downplaying yourself.
Yeah.
So here's my thing though. Why is it that we do that to ourselves as women? Because yes, of course, it is known but also our minds, our hearts, our souls, like we're great people.
Yeah.
Like I always say to someone, I don't date someone, yes, looks play a part or whatever. But when you see a person, when I get to know Ukuku, I'm like, man,
Yeah, there's so
dude,
much more.
There's so
behind
much
that.
more to unpack.
Yeah.
Why are you fixated on something which in a couple of years, let's
won't
be
matter.
honest, it's not going to be the kada. So,
Yeah.
get out of there. Like, get to know me.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Look, I understand that. And I think shifting back to the conversation that we're having about, dating with like an online presence and stuff. Mina, I'm gonna Ghost Bay.
Oh, for the ghost, baby.
I want Ghost Bay.
You want the man to pick you up. You want the watch. You want the dinner. You want the lunch.
Listen, here's the thing.
You want the 4-door Audi.
I'm so I'm so rude because I always say to a guy when he pulls up, they'll say, yeah, can I take you out for lunch or whatever it is? I'm like, oh, he'll mention an expensive restaurant, let's say Jameli or whatever, or Cream or whatever. Yeah, no, I can take you to Cream. I'm like, I can do that for myself. What makes you think that you doing that for me is going to change my life?
Of
Well,
course.
look, I provide. I provide for myself. And I think, in a sense, sometimes it might come off too harsh, but I think, like I said, it's important for us women to know that we've got ourselves before we rely on other people to have us.
Of course.
So I'm very secretive. I used to be out there in my dating, and then it didn't end well. So I was just
And then
like,
you want, I'll never again.
run it back. So if I am seeing someone, I keep it, under wraps. Like if we are talking maybe a year, 2 years, you will know my man.
Yeah.
But
I would
for
even
now,
keep it a secret till marriage, honey.
No, you get to pull up with the ring. Hi.
Do you know what? I think I've actually just had a very opposite experience. Like I feel like the more known I am, the more men shy away from me, which is not a bad thing. I'm not complaining. But yeah, so men are just scared to approach me. Like people assume, we actually had this conversation. People assume that my in the DMs
It's running. It's traffic.
but like, yeah, it isn't traffic. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not opposed to dating, Ghost Bay content. Sign me up. I'm the girl, front in line. I have no
Mark
problem with
me
that.
present.
If I was in a serious relationship and I really cared for the person and we'd been together for a while, I would post them. But naturally, like now, you gonna have to wait some time.
So let's talk now. So, real friends.
How many of us?
First and foremost, real friends. And I think not even because of where you are in your lives, but just in general, because I feel as though some friendships are very much materialistic in a sense that if we've all got money, let's go together or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that all friendships are based like that or that it's wrong if you have that friendship, whatever.
Yeah, you have different bonds for different reasons. And if you have friends that you spend your money with, that is fine.
That is also fine. Like,
Yeah.
do your thing. I don't know about you guys, but for me, for my heart, I need sisters.
Oh, amen.
I need
Yeah.
for my heart. I need sisters.
Yeah.
And when I click with someone, it's not clicking because oh no, it's a vibe or whatever it is. Like, can I hear about your life? Like, are you okay? Like, so my friends know me as the person who they call when things are going west.
Yeah.
When it's they're like like there was a point where a friend of mine and I were fighting.
Yeah.
We're still friends now, and she was going through a very, very hectic breakup.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend, ex-boyfriend messaged me and was like, listen, I really need to chop to this house. I was like, I'm sorry, I don't think she's okay with that. I'll check and ask her if she's fine.
Yeah.
But I think you should give her space. She needs to heal. So even when I'm rucking with my mates, best believe I will be at the forefront.
Oh, yeah, if you're my sister, you're my sister.
You're
through
like
and also, I think
through and
that
through.
when you move to the title of sister, you become closer. Sisters irritate you guys all the time. So your friends will irritate you, but like, those are that's my squad.
Yeah.
But yeah, just in terms of friends, I think I've been very blessed. I haven't always been blessed. I haven't always found friendships easy. I'm a very friendly person, so my mom always used to complain. She's like, every Friday, Gooks has a new friend. And I was like, guys, this lady is hating. I go to school, I make people laugh, I come back, I have friends. Unenkinga. Surely not. But then obviously I realized that she was just looking through the friendships, and she realized that the people I was surrounded by weren't people who were for me. So now I'm just very cautious, especially when it comes to my energy. I will not put myself in a room. I will not do anything with people that I do not feel comfortable with at all. It's never worth it, because I feel like when I'm in those positions, I often have to downplay who I am, or like bite my tongue, or not share my experiences, and that's not what friendship is. So
you're an oversharer.
I'm not an oversharer.
Yeah, same here. If I can't overshare, then I don't go
Yeah, I'm
there.
an overshare if I trust you,
If I
because
trust
that's
you.
a friendship.
Exactly.
Like, you should know everything about me.
Exactly.
I've got a question for Gugu.
Yeah.
Lena asks, Gugu, you've put school on hold.
Oh, yeah.
How were the first few months after taking that leap?
Oh, that's actually a very good question, because I've never thought about that. The first few months were actually terrible, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I think that I had withdrawals from school, because when you're at school, you have something to do every single day.
Yeah.
And in the beginning was when I was just starting my YouTube channel. So like, I was recording a video once a week, but I had a lot of time on my hands, and I think that I didn't know how to use that time. So I sat a lot in sadness.
Sure.
Just because my parents sent me to Cape Town to get a degree.
Yeah.
How am I coming back without one? Yeah, so I think that I actually needed that time. Like, I needed that time to think and heal. But the first few months weren't easy. But it's been a journey. Like, I've forgiven myself. I understand that this is where I need to be. I understand that I've gone through things. The things that I've gone through, there's a reason as to why that is. But yeah, it sucked. But now it's great.
Yeah, we've got a comment here from Unobantu. And she says, 100%. Also, another thing important for me, considering how young I am, is having older women as friends. Yes.
Yeah.
Because that guidance is different, is a different kind.
But can we go back to the fact that we were saying that growing up, especially, we were taught that we are each other's competition.
Exactly.
So I struggled to have older friends because of that. So whenever I would find myself in a situation like, when I say older, I also mean like 3 years up. Yeah, I'd often... Yeah, for some reason, I almost felt like the older girls weren't as welcoming to me, because they found like it was an issue of span is here and like with threats. But I do think that's super important. And I'm always someone who's open to having any conversation with anybody.
Yeah, so for me, dude, like I have older mates, but they're like 28, 29, 30, and because I grew up being the oldest in the family, so I had to grow up fast. I had to learn how to be responsible quickly. And I feel like I grew up fast because I had older friends, and they were getting married and
doing very serious things.
Doing very serious things. But also at the same time, I also have a very good friend of mine who's actually expecting a baby very soon. So it's different levels. But I struggled growing up because I was bullied in primary school.
Yeah.
And I was just under this impression that Hans don't love the girl. So I struggled with making friends, and because also I'm out there and I'm very chill with the niggas as well. Like, I'm cool with the gents, you know. So these times are like, okay, and so.
Yeah.
So I struggled a lot with that, and because I'm a very open and nice person, sometimes that gets taken advantage of.
Course.
And I'm a very nice person as well. So I'm not gonna. Like my brother always says, he's like, you're too nice. You are too nice to people, and for no reason. And that is why that my mom would see me like, dude, why do you have so many friends? Like, just pick people that are there for you and move on. I don't know about...
I'm a firm believer that the 5 people you spend the most time with will determine where you'll end up in the future and how you view life. So I'm a very old soul. I grew up with my mom and my grandmother, and I was surrounded by like really like great, strong black, beautiful woman. And I was that kid that always sat with the grannies. Like, I loved telling stories. I loved hearing the stories from the grannies. And even now, I think when you said your friends are like 3 years older, or that's what you call old, some of my friends are like 48.
Come on.
Like 48. Yeah, but
Come
only
on.
it's when I have certain conversations with them, but I know where to draw the line.
Yeah.
I do not drink in front of them.
Okay.
And I found friends in high school.
Yeah.
And they've been my gangs, like my
that's
supporters.
Yeah.
Anything and everything I do, they're always there. And that's when I saw her. No, man. Because I made friends in varsity as well. But I think also when you get to know yourself, and also you said you're very protective over your energies, you're like, this person comes to me when they need advice.
Yes.
And I put up a status the other day saying, treat yourself like a bank. You don't go to F&B if you don't bank with F&B and withdraw money when you didn't even put in money there. So
Sorry. Oh my. Sorry.
No, you're right, because you do not go to a bank where you have not invested
Where
your
you
money
do-
in. So
your
who do you
money.
think you are to come and withdraw?
Lala, from
Yeah.
my bank.
I
Like,
like
you know,
that.
I've got
No, I like that.
money.
Yeah.
I have a money.
Yeah.
And I invested in.
Yeah.
and know your worth. I mean, you can't overflow into a cup that's not gonna bring
Bring back
anything
into-
back
yes.
in.
And I've always
no.
said a relationship is 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
It's 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
like you need to give. Like, as much as you can be a taker as well, you can receive. But guys, like, and the thing is that for me, maybe pouring into my friends isn't necessarily buying them, expensive things. But when they need me, if it's a coffee, catch up, how are you doing?
I think that
Yeah.
being there for your friend can happen in so many different ways, guys.
True.
Like it's the lunches, it's the chilling on the couch when you're going through things, it's the phone calls, it's the checking up. It's just letting your friends know, oh friend, I saw this and it made me think of you. I'm thinking of you.
Yes.
So Birdman is saying reciprocating is my friendship language, which
Amen.
I love.
Yes.
Run the same energy from January to January.
Yeah.
Mine
Yes.
they're the same.
But
Yes.
also on that, a love language of mine is not having to ask. I don't like to ask you to do things for me.
me,
I don't like to ask you to treat me a certain way, because if you wanted to, you would have
You
done
did-
so in the beginning.
True.
So yeah, sorry.
Bro, sorry.
Service.
Then, Lena says retweet Pearl. I think that's the bank statement there.
Yeah.
We within. But Pearl has been a bit heavy with the boss. I mean,
No. You can see that we're shooketh.
we are shaken. We are shaken. So in all of that, I don't know how lockdown has been for you ladies. How has it played on you for your mental health and just how has lockdown changed the way you see your life, yourself, and what you're doing? You know what I'm saying?
You understand?
No, you can start.
The one thing about me is I sweep things under the rug. Yeah. And what lockdown did was
You're talking to the committee.
You're pushing to the wire.
sit and it's time to do some spring.
Declutter.
Yeah, I did some spring cleaning and it was hard.
Yo,
It was very hard.
talk about it,
Getting
Teddy.
to your reliving certain things.
Talk about it.
Getting to love yourself
Hey.
holistically.
Wholeheartedly,
Yo.
unapologetically.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
What lockdown did was make all of us sit down and face our tune.
Yeah.
Ebusuku nemini nantambama. Every day, all
We
the time.
uvuka
Uvu-
ulala
Yay.
wena nama-thoughts wakho.
Bro.
Yeah.
So for me, it was, so I had a lot of things lined up. I was going to be emceeing at the Rand Easter show, and it was, hey, Bekuzoba Eli 2020.
Yeah.
God said, you need to get your stuff sorted out in your heart because you're not okay.
Yeah,
And
because
I
you're not
wasn't.
alright.
I was,
Yeah.
And I wasn't. And
Yeah.
actually, why am I getting emotional? I wasn't okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see myself the way other people saw me.
Oh.
You know, I didn't see myself the way other people saw me. I didn't think I was good enough, and I didn't think I was doing the
Enough.
things enough, you know.
Yeah.
And then I started, because I love journaling, started writing in my journal, and a friend of mine reminds me that you must always look at the stuff that you've done before, just to remind
Yes.
yourself what you've done.
Yes.
And I started writing, and I was like, actually, Oaks, what are you doing?
Like,
So I started looking within myself, and that's why I feel like I'm a whole new hun. I don't know why.
Oh, yes.
You can call me a chakra hun if you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
But I looked it within myself, and I was like, okay, cool. How am I going to be the best version of who I am?
yeah.
So it meant And it did mean looking at other black women and not seeing them as my competition.
Thank you.
It meant looking at other black women and being like, I see potential in you. Come, let's work together.
Yes.
Or I see goodness in you. Let's be friends.
Or that
Or,
in jail, there is enough space for all of us.
Yeah. God wouldn't make us all different if there wasn't space.
Also, God wouldn't have made such amazing black women if he didn't have plans for every single one of them. So who am I to now put God in the position where I'm questioning his work in the first place?
Yep.
Sorry.
Listen,
No.
Birdman is saying a lot of introspections. Like, I think for everybody, lockdown was...
It was very
time
introspective.
For the world. It's time for us to actually put our pride aside. Just put your pride aside. And you need to look inside. Girl, tell me.
Very similar to you guys. I think I just used that time. There was a lot that I hadn't healed from that I wasn't aware of, and it naturally started to creep up. Beginning of lockdown, like I spoke about being holistic, but I was lying. I'm gonna keep it back. Like I was like, oh, okay, I want to do this, and I didn't. But naturally, I had to start doing it. So yeah, lockdown for me was about doing the work. And like you, I feel like I'm a completely new person. Like it's wild. Like I feel so content. I am so happy. My heart is so full. I can honestly look at things and at people and be happy for them. And I also think that via doing that, I've also just become somewhat of a better friend. Like I can be so much more present in everything that you do because
And don't you guys have this thing where you can tell bull?
No, ma'am. Oh, ma'am. Oh, no. A fake support, not real love, not real happiness. I can smell it a mile away. And you know what makes me sad? Because sometimes I think to myself when I see that, I'm like, Gugu, what were the chances that was you? Like that's how you were coming off to someone else.
And see, that's the thing. We don't think about how it's going to look to other people, I guess,
of
or how other people are receiving it.
Of course.
Because when you're at the receiving end, you're like, oh my gosh, what? But then you're like, actually, I could have been that hun.
I could have been that. I also think that's what's very important about being aware of your past and your future. As much as I am a new person, there are things that I did that may have hurt people back then. And it's important to acknowledge that. Like, cool, maybe that was me to someone else.
And that's the thing that's part of growing up is knowing that the time to say, oh, I'm sorry, and be, present and be like, I did the wrong things and I didn't do the right. And that's okay. Because that's where the growth, that's where the uncomfortable growth comes in.
Literally.
Being able to do that. Like, a lot of people are saying that the pandemic said introspection.
No, it said hello.
It said, what's up? So with that being said, I'm very big on, I'm not big on it because I love to do it, but my family has always told me, like, you need to stop comparing yourself to other people.
Yes. That's something I've struggled with for years.
Oh my gosh.
For years.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't speak about it for a very long time.
Yeah,
there were times where, like, certain people were brought up, it actually kills me. I was at the point where my friends wouldn't bring up my best friend, because she was aware of it. She wouldn't bring out certain people because she knew that as soon as that name was mentioned, it's going to trigger something inside of me, and naturally I'm already comparing myself to that person. So it's crazy now that obviously naturally I can be in these spaces with these people and I'm okay with that. But guys, comparison really is a thief of all joy.
Whoa, it is.
Because as soon as you're looking at what you don't have, you're not focusing on what you do have.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the most important part. As people, we lack, and that's okay, and you work towards the things that you may lack on, or your weaknesses. But I've just learned in life to celebrate what it is that I have and enjoy that.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Lena's saying being self-aware is very important. I could not say that better myself. You must know. The thing is, I always say this, and I say, how do you expect a gent to love you or know you if you don't even know yourself, who you are, and what
also
you
you put up with so much more when you don't love yourself.
My dog. Yeah. If I could just tell you now. Huh?
If I could open my mouth.
Wow.
If I could open my mouth and tell you.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I just feel I think in the industry that we're in, because like we're in entertainment, I guess, in a sense, if I can put it in like an umbrella. And yes, man, I found myself like comparing myself all the time. And then I forget that. Then I would always hear from people like who don't know me or who know of me or whatever it is, and they say stuff to me just affirming things that God has put in place in my life.
Amen.
And then I'm just like, actually, what am I doing? Because God is like, I can't work with you or on you if you're still comparing yourself to the next person.
Thank you.
I can't take you to where you need to go if when you're still worried about a span.
Yeah.
Span, I've got a plan for a span. It has nothing to do with you.
Nothing to do with you.
Do you know what I mean? And I struggled for it, and I still, like, from day to day, I'm aware of it, and I think that's important to be aware of it and be like, okay, cool, let's check channel this thing.
I also think it's something that will, I don't think it's going to go away. I think that naturally when there are people doing bigger and better things than you, you will do it. But I do think there's a way to counteract it.
Yes.
So I may have the thought, I can feel it trickling in, that I'm already like, Gugu, like you're paying too much attention to this person and you know why you're doing it. So as soon as I do feel that, I personally pray about it just because like I need to remind myself that I'm wonderfully
I really don't
and
relate,
fearfully.
hey?
Why not? Yeah.
It was my mom's biggest.
Oh, so
it was
you.
my mom's biggest.
Okay.
It was my mom's biggest fear that I was comparing myself
To other people.
I
see.
And it was just about the situation at home. And in my head, I was just like, no,
Like, I'm fine.
no. I'm honestly, I just wanna. I remember I was actually so free as a child. If an idea popped in, I would do it. I remember my first biggest project. I was in grade 5, if not 6, where I started a Kids for God thing. And I just asked like my teacher, yo, can I use your classroom at break? Did it. And yeah, it flopped like because people were like, nah, we want to eat our, our things. We've had fun and there was a formal structure. But I never compared myself until pageants.
Sure.
Obviously when you're
yes.
auditioning,
I also
this one
think
was
that's
from
the
Miss South Africa, this one
Yeah, that's the nature of it, though.
yeah,
and that's where it
this
is.
one was from South Africa, this one, and then you come out and you're like, I got it, I got it.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
It's one of those. Yeah, I never.
But that's a
I
beautiful
draw
thing.
inspiration from people. Like right now, when I say I'm gonna binge on your, it's like okay.
But that's what
How
I
can
think
I
I've
learn?
realized. When you realize people on competition, and it's like, I like this about you. So, like, let me draw in on that. Like, what you're doing is inspiring me, and that's it. Yeah.
That's why I asked you, why did you start that channel? And why uncomfortable growth?
Yeah.
No,
So like
definitely.
definitely binging, definitely binging.
So Lena here is saying also remembering that how people experience you and how you perceive yourself is
Very different.
True.
Very different.
Just different. It's on there. It's on that poster. And then she says, my experience of you may not be your intention.
Of course.
However, I respect and receive it.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, here's the thing. And I think it's going to go into what we're going to be talking about next as well. Because, it's cut. Yes, sis! I told you guys.
Oh wow!
I told
No
you guys.
Do I want to know what the time
No.
is?
way.
We've still got like a bit of time.
Okay.
But it's
All right.
it's
I want to know.
All right.
So here's the thing. When it comes to what people have to say about you, so my first experience with that was with my first music video that I released, Fever, and
Everybody go stream Fever right now. It's the girl. Hi.
the storyline behind it was that there was this white guy, this white girl that were together, cool, and then but this guy wants to be with me because he
Okay.
likes me and stuff, but obviously because of what people are saying, it's not happening and stuff. So that was the story because I always like
The
doing
lead roles were
controversial
white.
things. Yes.
Okay.
But obviously I was also there because I am the girl who
Of
he
course,
in
girl.
love with. Of course, it's
Oh,
my
right.
song,
Oh, duh.
whatever. So obviously the music video went up, was amazing, and the comments I got from these people, mostly Caucasians, it was
terrible.
tough, man. And I knew that point would come, like something like that would happen.
Yes.
But I didn't think so earlier on. That was the first music video I released,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah.
So I'm still figuring out who I am as an artist and what I want to put out there. And then I released Ever Been. Now, Ever Been, if you haven't seen it, is a little bit saucy.
That's really
Like my aunt called my mom once and was like, who's in TV? I was like, no, that's not a real thing. I was just wearing a bra, like doesn't not a real thing. And I was worried, first of all, about what my parents would say.
And Aban.
And then I was worried about what the church would say, because I sing at church.
Oh,
Yeah. So I showed it to my dad and my mom.
yeah.
And my dad was like, this is beautiful. I'm very proud of you. Guys.
Gingakhalani.
I looked at him, my mom was like, hey, bro. And she was like, my father, guys, and I think that's why I'm so hard on men that I date as well. Because I've seen my father love my mom, but I've also seen him love me
Yes.
and appreciate me and what I'm doing. My dad is the one who talks me out of comparing myself. He's like, nah, dude, what are you doing? Have you seen what you've done?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Bro,
That's
so
beautiful.
It's so the whole thing of what people have to say, how do you guys deal with that?
To be quite honest, quite frankly, I don't care.
Yes.
I've just realized that only if you know me does your opinion mean anything to me. If you are speaking off of assumptions, off of what you've seen, off of your own thoughts, I don't care for it. However, I will say that it doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt sometimes. Because people can say terrible things. Yeah. So I try not focus on it, to be quite honest. Like, I'm not the kind of person who goes and looks for the bad comments. If they come my way, I see them, I'll try not dwell on it, and that's that. At the end of the day, I think that when you really know who you are and how hard you've worked to get to the point in which you are at, no one can take that away from you.
But you know what's funny though? It's that you can be a person who John Soap under a rock. Someone is gonna say something about you.
Yeah.
You can be Beyonce.
Yes.
Everyone will have something to say about you.
And this is my thing. Like, I don't understand. I always catch myself when and I did this. I started at the beginning of the year. So at the beginning of each year, I always pray about something.
Yes.
And what I want to learn in that year. And I think it was maybe 2-3 years ago, I prayed about judging people and being open to understanding other people and not judging them because of what they do or what they just being like, okay, cool, I see you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, cool, that's fine. I accept that. But I won't, it's not for me, but it's fine. That's okay.
Yeah.
Do you? But I've seen, like, I'm more, like, chilled about myself, and I accepted myself even more, knowing very well that I'm not going around judging other people, commenting on other people's
you are
lives.
so free to live your own life
life.
where you don't care about other people.
Yeah, and I think all the negative comments come from a place where that it has to do with that person.
Oh, no, fully.
No.
The person is projecting.
True, and especially when it comes to girls hating for no reason.
We
it
are
means
going
they
there
see
now.
something that lacks
in
within.
you.
Yes.
Lena says, Gugu's hashtag is hashtag I don't care.
No, I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. Exactly with that conversation, and I wanna go into that with depth. Black girls or girls in general not supporting each other or being intimidated by each other. What is up with that? Like, what is up
Because
with that?
they don't know what is it about you? Like, why you? What's
That's it.
driving you?
No. You put the nail on the head. What? The what? The hammer on the head.
You did what?
The what?
You did what?
I know
The
there's a coffin
hammer
in the
on the nail, ma'am. The nail on the coffin. That thing. If I right.
That's the one.
But you're right. It literally is that. It's why you.
Yo,
It's
man.
why you and why not me.
Yeah.
And essentially, guys, you can ask yourself that question for so many things, but keep in mind that whatever God's plan is for that person, He
for
has
that
another one
person.
for you.
Exactly.
So don't compare, because even like I can look at what you're doing and everything. Like the fact that you are producing and hosting is insane. And we've had this conversation. I would love to be on radio, but I can't compare myself to you because this is made for you.
Yeah.
Even if I were to be in your position, I would not do it the way you do it.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Because you see how and it's always the case. Because you see someone else and you're like, I want that. When someone else is looking at you, they're like,
I want that.
'Cause
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, I'm like, man, dude.
You always feel,
And I'm like, dude, man, dude. And I'm looking at you and I'm like, oh, but guys, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, like, I've seen, and I used to struggle being friends with black Huns.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So my friends growing up were white Huns because they're like, oh my gosh, yay, you know, and they were cool and they love me and they think I'm great.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Although there was a time when, but it doesn't matter.
Where you realize something.
When I realized something and I was like, whoa, nigga, whoa.
Yeah.
But like and now because I do have black female friends and then I meet people like you guys and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is what I've hungered for, I've thirsted for my
Yes.
whole life. Like I keep praying to God, I was like, God, can I please have more female friends who look like me, who've lived a life like me, who've grown up like me?
Also, the understanding between black women, sensational.
Listen.
Like I most of my friends are black, and I know that's for a reason. Just because we relate to each other on another level.
Yeah.
And another level.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And I think, there's the negative parts, but also, man, I think I was just blessed. I was surrounded by girls who were like, why not? Because we know that you
We'll
won't.
fit you. No,
But
110%.
why
And I like
not?
those friends.
They're
like,
in my life.
when I was soft, they like just affirming you to say, man, you know you can do it. Why
Literally.
not? Why not? And I was used to doing things alone.
Yeah,
Even my family would find out about things when it happens. Like when I bought my first car. On the day, I was like, yo, can you please come pick me up so I can go fetch my car? They're like, what? And then and that ended badly. But my friends were like, girl, imagine if you're doing this.
At this
we
age.
had if you had us on board, helping you.
But
Imagine
listen,
how far,
wow.
yes.
Zwakala yee, though, let me tell you. But look at how young you guys are. Can you let that sink in for a second?
Yeah.
What you're doing, how young you are, and that's why I said I wanted young people who are doing the most, because how young you are and the impact that you guys have made. But I know, guys, I'm hilarious. So Lena says, I get it. We've been under the assumption that the spaces are few and scarce.
Yes.
So in order for me to have a place, I need to take yours.
Yeah.
Which is the truth.
Yeah.
That's but I mean the world has put it like that because black women have been at the bottom.
Yeah.
We're already fighting to be heard, guys.
I was about to say, I honestly just feel like they just want us to continue being at odds with each other. Like, that's really it.
And
Like, as a black woman, you're fighting so much every
But isn't
single
it
day.
divide and conquer?
Divide and, that's it.
Come on. Come on. And then Balesa says Gugu has such a lovely voice for radio, man.
Oh, thanks.
Do it,
for
girl.
listening. Thank
Do
you.
it.
Thank
No, this is
you.
a fucker. But I kind of, I don't know, is there maybe like a way in which black women can start having those conversations and be open to appreciating each other more?
I honestly think that I try do it every day. Like, on the timeline, I literally show random girls love.
You
like
don't
if
say.
sorry. Literally, if I see I don't have to follow you, I don't have to know anything about you. If you look good, I have no problem with saying you look good. Because I even think that, like, just creating that culture makes people realize that, like, dog, okay, this honey saw that I'm looking cute and she said and she had no problems, then that's all love. I can also do that.
There was another hun that commented on my photo and she was like, girl, and I was like, girl, what's up, girl? Are you good, girl? And I think, you know what, the best way for black women to win is if we just look at each other and be like, my sis.
My sis.
My sis.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
No, let's like and sibambisane.
Listen.
That's it. Like, that is it. Also, guys, I don't know. I personally think that I'm biased, obviously, but like, South African black women are some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life.
Girl.
Man,
I would actually just be a dead ass hater if I saw you guys and I was like, I'm not gonna say a thing.
Because
they're not
I'm
as pretty as me.
and-
Like,
oh,
there are
girl.
also things that you guys have that I don't have that I value and I love about that. So yeah, I think just open your mouth and say good things.
Say good
Yes.
things.
Yes, I
We
agree.
have a comment here from Parfait. I'm hoping that I say your name.
Parfait. Yeah.
Oh, Parfait.
Yes.
Okay. And he
He
says people will only fight what they don't know or understand. Black women, and I mean black women, are phenomenal. All in all.
All in all.
Parfait.
Sbong.
Baby.
Yeah.
Thank you. Look, I think I've got a bit of time. Just a little bit of time.
Okay.
I want to look at your daily routines. So, if that's the last conversation I want to have is your daily routines, because for me, as a spectator and a person who's watching your lives, I always just want to know what people are doing normally.
That's same.
You know?
Same.
What do you do when you wake up? Like, do you watch TV? Do you eat cornflakes?
Also, for me, it's like, do you guys just rise and grind every day? Because that's what it looks like. Like, it looks like you guys just wake up. The girls, every day is not an off day.
No, seriously, every day is not an off day. no, genuinely, I cannot lie to you. The people next door will tell you every day is not an off day.
We're also zwile, good shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not an off
But
day.
I think we all need an off day, and that's what I learned about, or what lockdown also taught me, that slow down. Slow down, enjoy your surroundings. You don't always have to work. But my daily routine, it's supposed to start at 5, but I'm just like, gradually getting there. I'm gradually
That's
getting
what's
there.
important, yeah.
Gradually getting there. I'm reading the book 5 a.m. Club. I've been reading it the whole year. I don't know why I'm taking so long to finish it, but
You will finish it.
You'll finish it.
hopefully, or maybe I've already drawn inspiration. That's why it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
I wake up and I actually walk to the mirror and I say affirmations.
Amen.
I say affirmations.
Sbongile.
And
And it says affirmations.
I have a
Thank
self-affirmation.
you.
Yeah.
Continue,
I
please.
affirm myself. And when I started this, that's when the Sundowns gig came in. I was like, I'm deserving.
Yes.
I'm deserving.
Yes.
No ways, I'm deserving. And I go to work, 9 to 5. I plan a month ahead. Like right now, I'm planning my September.
Yeah.
So every day is full. I even nag my boss, like, okay, we're coming in rotationally, so can you please give me the dates where I'm coming in so I can fill in my spots?
Yeah.
I plan my months ahead. Obviously, it doesn't work out. So for August, the month before, I would plan, and I'm like, okay, since it's Women's Month, I'll do Unfiltered Her, and then call whoever, and they would say, I nagged them for, I need your confirmation, otherwise I'm choosing someone else. I need your confirmation.
Yeah.
And I did that, and then I'm like, okay, what am I going to do this month that is just for me?
Yes.
You know, and so I believe in setting, obviously we set life goals, but then that you have to break it down.
Yes.
So life is like 5,
Pot
5
mentality.
is one is monthly,
Yes.
monthly
Yes.
is now weekly, and then goes to daily.
Yes.
So at least one day I need to achieve something for myself.
Come on.
I like that.
Good.
So I've also been trying to join the 5 a.m. club. Been
Guys,
trying, keyword trying. But yeah, it's actually funny. I have 2 times to wake up. It's either 7 or 10 a.m. depending on how late I slept for some reason. So I'll wake up at 7, and I want to be very honest. My morning routine right now is listening to what I need. So I will wake up and seeing what my mood is for the day and adjust what I have to do according to that. So if I'm having a very bad day and I have stuff to do, I linger myself during the day. So I'll be like, okay, sis, get this done, and we're going to buy you like your favorite
Something
sweets.
nice.
Like something
Okay,
dumb.
okay.
Or something like that. So I don't have a set routine, but things like I wake up, I go, okay, eat. I wake up, eat. I definitely pray in the morning. I have to pray for the day. That's very important. But I do what I have to do, and if I don't have to do more than the bare minimum that day, I'm not going to do more than the bare minimum. On the days where I have energy, I will take on more tasks. So I literally just listen to myself because I'm not trying to put myself under any pressure. But I'm also lucky that I have time to do that.
Yeah. Look at how it be. Guys. So, lockdown for me was a resting period.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because God knew what was coming.
Amen.
And obviously this month has been a phenomenal month. I know I joke about it being like stressful, like which it has been, but it's been the best stress I've ever experienced in my life. My daily routine is very simple. I wake up in the morning. I try and force myself to eat because of the work that I have to do and so many things I'm trying to do in one day. I forget to eat. My mom literally shouted at me she was like, when I find noodle, you need to eat. You can't go to work and not having eat. I was just like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
So I wake up and I try and eat. Obviously, take shower, whatever it is, but then I have a to-do list.
Yes.
So I write down a to-do list in my notebook. Okay, this is what needs to be done by the end of today. And then I do it, and if I have space in between, I'll go and buy myself something to eat, and I'll sit in the car and listen to music, or I'll go and do my lashes if I want to. I'll go and do my nails if I want to. So I love that my life is flexible in a sense that when I do something, I'll put time for it, but then I have space to look after myself, which I've never had. And I think daily routines are so important because they are part of our lifestyle living. And I love everyone having their personal lifestyles and the way that they do things, because it's just so important also as women to just center ourselves in God as well. I was telling you earlier when we were speaking that I used to struggle with looking at myself in the mirror. I used to struggle hard. I used to walk past and be like, guys, let's not do this. So it's been really, really difficult. But ladies, still only 5 minutes left. That is what the tea is. Wow. We have 5 minutes left. I want to thank you both so much for, first of all, being here today. It speaks volumes when Black women can sit in a room and have a conversation and be honest and bare. I think it's beautiful because we can start healing with ourselves and then work together, because now Sonkas is uncomfortable. Sonkas is on Mama Lordy, even though I don't watch soccer now, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be like, what's up? What's happening? And when things happen, we can now be there for each other. So if something's going on in your life, call me up. I'm going to arrive and support. When something's happening, even if it's a young comment or whatever, dude, call me. Like, I'm there, I think a lot of the time we feel as though because we're trying to fill in those spots and stuff, we're trying to do that quickly. We forget that actually I can help you maybe, or maybe you can help me. Or I can help you, maybe you can help me, And so with that being said, let me look at these comments one more time. Lena says, Gugu is me. I am Gugu, queen of self-love.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Lena Conrades. And then Parfait. Oh, this name also.
So nice. How nice.
So nice, like Parfait.
I love it.
He says, with the mindset, whoa, come back. Zinima. Funda isingisi. with the mindset, yes, sis, okay.
We know.
Mindset.
With the mindset you there, beautiful women, have is so inspiring. God's richest blessing on you all.
Thank
you. And then he says, Team
Prophet.
Uncomfortable Growth. We know the gang. Yes.
Thanks to the gang.
Gang. So, any last comments that you guys would like to share with women out there? Just some inspiration, some love and light. I love sharing.
Pearl has had bars. I know she's sitting on
Bruh,
more.
bruh,
Please just end us with a banger.
We had the bank one.
Dog! You know, she lost me from the bank when I wanted to throw everything up. I was like, oh, Pelile.
It's done.
You're capable.
Yes.
If you don't try, you won't know.
Yes.
So why not?
Why not?
You're at if you wanna leave a relationship, if you wanna leave work, you're young.
Do it.
Switch careers. Like drop everything. Go for a sabbatical. Why not?
Yeah.
Hashtag why not?
Hashtag why
Hashtag
not?
why not?
Hashtag why not? Good.
What Pearl said, obviously. But I also think that it's just really important with not being scared. You have to be unapologetic about everything you do. So, yeah, like if you're going to try... No, actually, I take that back. In being unapologetic, be unapologetic about the way you love yourself, the way you speak about yourself, about the how you carry yourself, you know? I just think that in everything that we do in life, you have to give all of you, even if it is to yourself, because sometimes we don't do that. So just be unapologetic, black girl, especially to my black woman listening. You can do everything.
Anything.
Please never in your life try to like Ncipisa. What's Ncipisa in excuse?
To listen.
Thank you.
I got you.
To listen who you are for anyone or for any space you're going to be in. People need to love you for you at all times. So be true to yourself.
Yeah. So Birdman said, sorry, Musa Tata for this. This show is women. The men shouldn't come back. We loving them. Boom. But y'all shouldn't come back. You know we love them. My final comment would be, if not you, then who?
If not you,
Exactly.
then
If
who?
not you, then
Yes.
Exactly.
I am very big on women doing whatever it is that they want to do.
Thank you.
Listen, if you, whatever it is that you want to do, and especially if, like, at any point in your life, but especially if you're between the ages of 20 and 30, now is the time for you to get your career, get your life, make your monies.
Yes.
You don't need to rely on people.
Yes.
You've got your bag. You must be.
You are the bag.
My dog. Secure it.
Secure
Put
yourself.
it in luggage.
Yes.
Put the plastic wrap
In the
around
best
it.
luggage.
Then flight it.
Yes.
Go Dubai. Huh? So to my black women, I'm not leaving, but these women are. But to you guys specifically, please don't change. Oh my gosh, your lives are so monumental in this life thing. Like, just you guys being who you are is monumental, because there's people are watching that you don't even know about, whose lives you are changing and inspiring.
Yeah.
So when you do something, just have, I know it's a lot of responsibility to carry, just have that in mind.
Of
That they're
course.
all black girls, young girls, guys. Young girls who still don't know who they are and are looking to us for the advice.
Yeah.
So when you're out there, just remember who God made you, man.
Of course.
Who God made you to be, who God is going to do the things for.
Yes.
I love you both
We
so
love
much.
you.
We
Thank
love
you.
Like, my heart is
And thank you for
pounding.
bringing me. I would have never met Pearl.
Listen. Thank you, Musa, for bringing Pearl. Okay, I know we are time stricken. Thank you so much. We've got
Yes.
Guguletu Nyantsumba. Hey.
It's okay. It's
Guguletu Nyantsumba.
Yes,
Follow her on
ma'am.
Instagram at Guguletu_Nyantsumba.
Nyantsumba, yes.
And follow at Pearl Ntsehi.
Yeah! You ended the show and I know. I love that.
Follow them on Instagram, and we will see you guys after the break. So much love. Mwah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, but Bona. I'd really like a baby girl so I can raise a monstress. I'm fondest of prospects to father some daughters, raising some bosses. Honest, Conrad and August got ladies who got this, highlighting the losses, fighting for causes, get girls some profits, show you what class is. Honest, Conrad and August got ladies who got this.
Look, it's Conrad and August got ladies who got this. Yeah.
One thing is certain, it's gonna be crazy,
Got
yo.
this.
Conversational Radio TV.
You know what it is.
Just different.
Hey, hey. I don't judge, but you live a double life. I'm not looking for love, that life is behind me. Pretty bad at it, it won't seek and find me. My heart ain't got much room for this too much room into deep feelings, hence I just wanna touch you. Never kiss and tell, hoping that I caught her wishing well. Don't get me wrong, she's missing, man. Beauty dissing, damn, cutie's pissed as hell. And the way her booty built so bad, she got me thinking she a groupie for the rich that bless. Insecurities be winning, how'd she choose this man? Immaturity I given to accuse again. Tell her that I think she live a double life, that forever got her slipping in trouble, like treated lesser in return for that bubble life. Then undress her and not for a cuddle, right? I won't start, but I won't stop thinking that you live a double life. Like you're mine.
But then Muso can't just... Muso, your songs need to be longer.
Did you not listen to the song?
No. Anyway... Welcome back. If you're joining us, welcome to the Conversational Radio TV. Guys, today's conversations were lit. If you missed out, you were going to have to check it out when we post it again. We had Google Nyanzumba and Pearl Ntechi, who came to chat to us today about their lives and what they do. They are such phenomenal women. And now I am back with my absolute fave, Sonwa.
Hello, Conrad Jess. Hello, Conrad Jens. It's been a week. I've missed you guys so much.
Hey? But how incredible has this month been?
It has been absolutely incredible, so impactful. The conversations that have been had, it has been really amazing.
Like, I feel we've been really blessed to be at the forefront of this.
I'm being scooted.
Scoot. Thanks, Lanu.
Scoot.
I want to unpack this though, but I want to unpack it with the boys. Because
Right.
the boys are coming back. Guys, you're going to have your chance back.
Right.
I know we were amazing. I know you guys loved us. Lani, can you play something that's fun for the gents to walk in? Tato Musa, we've missed you guys so much. Come through with it. Come through with it. Come through with it. Yay, yay. Hey.
We don't grow when you break my heart into two. We're falling. I would buy her these flowers. We're falling.
always on this side.
How does it feel? You are, that's nothing different.
It feels like I'm actually a child that was just born. And I was invited to the show to be asked, how does it feel to be alive?
I'm so dead.
That's how I feel every week. Because that's where
I
feel.
So wow, Muso.
I'm a
every
commoner.
Week you feel like
what?
No, I don't.
From Gardens, you feel like a commoner.
With a pool.
With a pool. Yeah.
What's up, guys? You guys held it down, eh? Wow.
No.
Like,
Can I
like,
say?
You guys killed this
thing.
Can
I say?
Like, dude, where's he getting, Joe? Like, I missed many things. Like, Joe, I was like, every day, 4 to 6. Conrad ladies, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you guys really held it down.
We're glad.
From the very first show, that's when we were here.
Yeah.
You guys were talking, it was you, it was Sonabi said, it was Tabi, Makoto. And then, like, that discussion that you guys had, I remember there's a bite that I took from Makoto.
Yes.
She was like, I'm gonna paraphrase.
Yeah.
She was like, so.
I like how he always does the lawyer thing.
Hey,
No, I'm
gonna always protect himself like he's
Disclaimer.
It's not verbatim or verbatim. That's what we call it, word for word.
Mark, I need you here,
please,
but
come on, this guy, take him off, please.
So when she said that, apparently sometimes people manifest their insecurities onto other people.
Come on.
Yeah.
Where they see a lot of themselves in you.
Or what they lack.
Overcompensate. Yeah, what they lack. So they overcompensate and act like.
I remember that.
Yeah, like that
it was when Tabi was talking about the fact that she had a child outside of marriage, and her grandmother said you were the apple of my eye.
Yeah.
That's where it stemmed from.
That was like very dope, guys.
Look, I want to start by saying thank you so much, Musa and Tato, for giving us this platform to be able to run She Is Proud, Girl Without Identity. It's been groundbreaking, to say the least, because I can just see that there's just been so many lives that have been changed.
Yeah.
And the conversations have been amazing. And I mean, they were saying that they don't want you guys back, but hey, come on. These are the gens.
Who said that? Who said that?
Oh, the guys,
No, we're not disclosing.
No, listen.
Who said that?
No.
We know.
Birdman is one of them. But Birdie, we want to talk to you as the man, as the chance.
We just want to have a chat.
Don't be that guy.
I'm so dead. So what I wanted to hear from you guys, welcome to my TED Talk. What I wanted to hear from you guys, like what has this month meant for you guys stepping back and letting us come through as hosts and just being in the background and not necessarily being in the limelight anymore? Like what has it been like for you guys?
I want you to say what we spoke about.
So what I learned is this, is that I think I truly learned that Tato and I and the bigger Conrad team at large are really committed to the advancement of women and their interests.
Yeah.
Because without a doubt, without any shadow of doubt, we were comfortable to leave our baby in its infancy with you ladies.
Sure.
And we had no doubt.
My God.
You know?
We could have collapsed it.
So for me, and that never crossed our mind. So for me, it was more of, what nigga, did you and Tato actually agree to this? And we agreed, not even agreed, but kept, suggested it.
Yeah.
And just the mere fact of being open to do that, for me, was like, you know what? That means that we are confident in our women and women in general, because Conrad started in May. You know what I mean? And usually, these are the times where as you really just want to obsess over something that you just built. You just want to be all up in it. And we're like, you know what? The ladies can handle it. So more than anything, I think it showed me that there's still hope, because there's still gents who are willing to do something like that. And what is necessary for us to do, Tato and I, is to try to share and impart this nature of confidence that we have in our women. And look, women don't need our confidence. They really don't. But just that thing, you got this.
Yeah,
you know, ladies got this.
It's Conrad and
August. You know what I mean?
Ladies got this.
And for me, I think that was
I think for me, as an adopted child of probably one of the greatest ICT movements, the SA Women in ICT
Forum. Also, shout out to the SA Women in ICT Forum.
You know, I personally want to give a big shout out to this woman.
Yeah.
This lady
and the rest of the board.
I was actually going to, because remember that. That's why I said the adopted child of the SA Women in ICT.
And he is.
So the conversation started here. And then she said, I love it. And then from there she said, I'm going to talk to my ladies. And then she spoke to them. And after that, it was just, it was embraced at a level which said that there are actual leaders and women that care about the girl child.
Yeah.
Right? And they don't just talk about it, they action it. And you see it through the action. You see it through the action. So I think for us, it was one of probably the greatest things. Because I remember when you spoke about it, it's like, done.
Yeah.
You know, so not to get too sentimental.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm a crybaby. I'm a crybaby. And we consistently talk about the fourth industrial revolution, the evolution of technology, the change, but the equality conversation cannot just be a conversation.
No.
You know, it cannot be a conversation. It must be done also in action.
Yeah.
So the will, We just wanted to show her that as men that you can do it.
Yeah.
So it's excuses. It's enough now.
It's enough.
And I think what I appreciated most about this month and what you guys did was the fact that you didn't even try to influence the production. You didn't even try to influence the conversations, who we chose, or you know, you truly let it be a woman's conversation. That's his happy dance.
Yeah.
Like you truly let it be a woman's conversation. You truly let us own it. I mean, I even got taught how to use that stuff. I forgot what they called it.
Oh,
did Lani do the right thing?
Yeah.
I saw her like she was like just.
She was within.
So I thought that was really, really amazing in terms of sometimes, you know, when men say they're male allies and then they give you the platform, but they still want to influence the platform. They still want to be in the background saying choo 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 choo.
It's a front.
These ones let us have it.
Yeah.
They let us have it. They let us have it. Personally, for me, first of all, the fact that you guys have trusted me with the show on its own is big. I'm going to try not get sentimental as well. Don't say that. The fact that you guys have trusted me with your show as a producer is big. Is big. And I say that because I've been learning along the way and stuff like that and understanding what it is that you want. And I've got a very soft spot for Conrad. In a sense that because of the conversations that you guys have had, we now know exactly how we need to channel our conversations, but also that they are insightful and that they actually bring about change. Because you can have a conversation, but it won't do anything. People can't empathize with it. Do you know what I mean? Or feel anything from it. And from all the comments that we've had, like, you know, like even outside people as well, seeing this and being like, oh my goodness, like this is amazing, you know? So I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for giving a young girl, because guys, I know I'm like very mature, but
you should just pull out, I'm not a mature.
You know, but I am very, very young. And you guys, I'm so overwhelmed with joy and appreciation.
You should be so proud of yourself. I even shared this with you yesterday that I was on a call with a team that is putting together my podcast for 2021, and they were saying to me, you know, that the conversations on Conrad feel
wait. Why aren't you having a podcast with us here? Why are we hearing about
wait.
I want us to have that side meeting.
Wait. We'll get there. These things will happen. Okay. But the point was that she said to me, you know, she's loved her Fridays because it felt to her like she was on a dinner table with us, having a conversation with her girls.
And that hit home for me.
I know, for me too. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Also, you guys looked hot. I hope this is not like, you know, anti.
No. We want the comment.
I don't know, man. You know, sometimes like.
Muso, I want to say something.
Yes.
Right? That appreciate beauty for the fact that it's beauty.
Right?
But now, I don't understand. Guys, no means no.
Yes.
No, like on the real.
No means
no.
Consent
means no.
Yeah.
If a woman dresses in her sense of feeling beautiful, feeling sexy,
it's not for
that's
you.
her appreciating. It's not for you to now. Right?
Yeah, but you should keep the khaling to the khaling.
Yes, keep the khaling to the khaling. Respect our women. But beyond that, I also just want to say, Zina, your commitment to the show, your commitment to the development of the show, and not only just the show, but yourself. And remember, I always say that it's through your actions right, that you will see growth. And every single commitment and action that you've shown. And I'm glad that you've met. Man, I've got so much respect for this. Like
my mentor.
I understand.
I now have a new mentee.
Do you know my mentor?
Because of this show.
So we were actually having like a whole chat about you there. Like when we were away from studio, we had like a young meeting, having the pies, and like really, man, we really truly. Dude, you're gold, man. You're gold.
She is.
But you guys held it down. Like it was really amazing. Like I couldn't even pronounce that word properly because I was busy swallowing tears. You see, like, I wanted to cry.
Melody Gardens. Sapagama
Nah, so
taxi
it's
yango
like-
sanisa ete.
Banamala Texaco Gardens.
No.
Oh!
You're right. Sorry, My Melody Gardens. I do apologize.
You
I do apologize. I
guys
do
are wild.
apologize.
You guys are wild. But it's also like it's a very emotional time for us, for Tato and I as well. Extremely emotional, and like seriously, like you guys really held this shit down. You guys killed this.
Thank you.
Like for real. Like get crazy.
And I guess Pitoro Baro Otla. But anyway, even beyond that, I'm not even sure how much time we have. Because normally Zina would probably be like,
you see now? See now?
Yeah, you know.
You know, I always stand by the window and I smile. Like guys, how could you?
Yeah.
Stop.
Zina,
No, we've got
can
time.
I show you?
Oh shucks.
This is you. So you be like right. And then she be like,
Oh my gosh.
no. Like she pulls the wrestling. She pulls like the wrestling move. And
No,
like,
no.
No.
Tato's not lying. Tato actually came to me and said, "Listen, you want to possibly open a case of harassment?" No, seriously, like that's.
Death
you can't
threats.
just
I don't believe that
walk
at
around
all.
and do this
See,
to the-
Death
I wouldn't
threats.
believe that.
No, death threats. But jokes aside, I think probably for us, this has probably been the mostest of the greatest shows that I've ever even myself engaged in, from a digital perspective, but from a conversation perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, the leaky pipeline report.
Come on.
Get out of here.
Come on.
Get out of here. You know. So Sison, big up. You know,
Big
Marilyn,
ups, yeah.
big up.
That conversation was beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved it.
It really was. So challenging the status quo must never be done from a place of wanting to prove a point. It must always be done from a point of we want to implement change and implement change in the most positive.
So where to from here?
So where to? Now from Mamelodi, not so wait.
So I'm so dead.
So Navis, I'm sure
Wow.
you should have known that would have
I
been the response because of
I regretted it the moment it came out.
So
no,
where
he was
to?
like Mamelodi Sundowns
So
Beach Kaizer Chiefs. I'm like, oh wow.
The sky's the limit, dog.
I'm thinking we're going to be having serious conversations,
Okay, no.
Mara.
Yeah.
Where to from here?
So I wanted to talk about our audiovisual book that'll be coming out very soon in September, and I wanted Sonwa, if you wanted to kind of open up the dialogue about that and what it's meant for women, you know what I mean, and what it's about.
I think that's what attracted me most when Tato actually approached me about this project. Because how you pitched it was, we want to talk to the girl child and we want to ensure that the girl child is fed information that they don't necessarily have at the tips of their fingers, but information that they can also learn from. So the conversations mustn't just be about conversations for the sake of having a conversation, but we must actually go out of our way to do research. I know when we're on the show, it seems like we're just talking, but we actually put in research to it, and we picked topics that were topical to our audience, but also to the girl child. And the whole point was that growing up for me and you, and when the audiobook comes out, you will see a lot of my young age group say, growing up for us, it was not, accessibility to a successful black woman was not a thing. It was not in our books. It was not in our books. It was not in our TVs. It was not in our societies. I mean, it was something very, very rare. And we want to change that trajectory for the girl child. Like, she must be able to look and see many different faces of many different women from many different backgrounds, and regardless of their backgrounds, they've pioneered in many different industries that they never thought they would ever pioneer.
So to capture it, you want to ensure that she is
proud.
Exactly.
She is proud.
To capture it.
Hey, guys.
Wait, man, like ngwanos khwasa gage. Wait, ngwano ke batla gore one day ne Zina. This child ke nyaka motse mo boxong. Ke sa yelena fela. Ke ya go meeting o serious ne. And I just pull him out.
I'm so
when the English needs
when the English is needed.
Yeah,
because my data bundles do run out after 5 o'clock.
Yeah, the English bundles.
So Zina,
look,
how was your experience?
Guys,
how was
no,
your
like on the real, because we're actually watching the show from 4 to 8. I'm just wondering, like, how has the experience itself been?
So personally, for me, it's been groundbreaking because I've always wanted to be involved in something monumental during Women's Month, but I never had the resources or never knew what exactly could I do with what I've got and what I can offer. And working on this campaign, and at the later stage, and I started working on it. Yes, guys, like Tato's timing sometimes.
I suck, I know.
I mean, awful. But I just put on my big girl boots and I was like, let's go. And for me, it's been so great to meet all these different women, but learning so much because when you put into the box of being just a performer, you are just a performer and nothing else, I guess, in a sense. But I've grown far beyond that this month alone and just being here at Conrad. So for me, people think that, no, we have ministered and we've put out our lives to other people. But for me, I have grown so much. Like, I'm full. I am full. I've also seen myself work long hours. Yeah. I've also seen myself. Invoice me. It's a hefty price.
Muso. I don't think I can answer this one. So
can I tell you?
Zina?
Yes.
Let's discuss these things off air.
No, 100%. So I think it was on Tuesday, and I had something that I needed to send to somebody. It was something around Conrad, and I was like, okay, cool, let me take a nap. It was about 11:45, 12ish. So I was like, let me take a nap, and I'll wake up about 10 to 2, and then I'll jump back into work. And because there was so much to do, I tossed and I turned, and I got up, and I was like, you know what? And I just did it. Yeah. And not because, oh no, there's a dinner, oh my gosh, and I hate this so much, but because my heart is there and my heart is here. And I'm an emotional person when it comes to things that I love. And I love Conrad and where Conrad is going to. We've spoken about this, and I've said where I want the space to be in the next couple of months, in the next couple of years. And so for me, this was groundbreaking for women to now be able to have a space that men allow us to have the space to speak and to have the conversations that we've been having. It's been beautiful.
I actually want to make something very clear.
Yeah.
Your involvement, you too, Somabis, in the campaign for August has nothing to do with your love for Conrad. It has everything to do with who the fuck you are. Yeah. Sorry for the language. Who the hell you guys are, what you guys are doing, your energy, you know. It's all about you guys. This wasn't something that we were, no, she loves Conrad. No. You guys are extremely amazing.
Your actions speak louder than words.
So don't like, this was us. We shined. Conrad shined because of you guys. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. That's what happened. Yeah.
Listen,
let's not get it confused.
I personally believe that we are two young hot boys. We are. But you realize that in August, right, the real beauty of what Africa is was shown.
Hey.
Please snap that on the audio that quote.
It will be there.
Like,
it will be
and
there.
Standalone quote.
Flashback Friday.
Zina, Flashback Fridays. Can I just take these 2 minutes to do this thing?
Okay, what are you
because
doing?
of there's always a team behind us. They make us.
No, we have to.
Right?
I'm with you.
So, man.
And I wanted to do that.
Man, I mean, we know what's about to happen. So they gotta play the music because we wanna introduce them one by one.
Yes.
Right?
And they can model.
And they can model.
No, trust me.
Marky Jackson, watch out. Mark, please don't drop the mic.
Right. So I'm not sure if. But I think because of you, the host of the show, you will call them in one by one, so that our listeners, our contributors,
our Conrad
really hold us on their shoulders every single week. Come on.
So I'm gonna say something about these people.
Yeah.
These people's hearts. Where they are willing to drop some of the stuff that they need to do to make sure that we are happy. Yeah. I have constant conversations with them because I'm all about relationship. Lani, you are the world. The fact that you are able to do Flashback Fridays for us, and even when you can't, you let me know, but you're there. Lani, I need this to be played this, fine. I need it to be played then, fine, it's fine. And you arrive, you pitch.
Yeah.
We are eternally grateful for you showing up every single week. Yeah. Every single week.
Lani, come through, man.
Lani!
I'm going to give up my seat, guys.
Lani!
Lanzini! Ladies and gentlemen, can we welcome?
Where's the song? Where's
the song? Lani, the song, dog. Come on.
Where's the song?
I'm a silent killer.
There he goes again.
Hi, Lana.
What's up?
Oh, man. We're great. How are you?
Jeez, I've heard everything she said that side. Like,
yeah.
Am I allowed to cry?
Yes,
yeah,
please
listen,
cry.
I've been in tears. Like, I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
No, don't cry. Change our mind.
Never mind.
We've changed our mind. Don't cry.
So we just wanted to say thank you.
Yeah.
Your time means everything. I know sometimes things get busy and stuff like that, but we appreciate your existence in this and in general. This wouldn't have been possible if you weren't a part of the team. You do understand that.
Damn.
You do understand that it wouldn't have been possible.
I don't know what to say, honestly.
If only she said yes.
Yeah.
It's character.
You know?
Yeah.
Character is everything.
Everything.
Your ability to say that there's a lot happening. You stay beyond the call of duty.
Yeah.
Even after hours. You know, and you say, Chance, I'm looking forward to the Friday show. I'm going to package Flashback Fridays for us. It really, really says a lot. So thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you, Lani. We love you.
Thank you guys
We
for
love
actually
you.
believing in me and, being a part of this team. This past weeks have been hectically busy, and I know some shows didn't have any flashbacks, but you guys held on and said, no, Lani, come through, let's do this thing, If it were other people, like, bye-bye, we'll find someone else.
Yeah.
But
No way.
you guys just kept on believing in me, and I also just kept on pushing, and I really appreciate that. And the respect you guys have for each other and us, it's amazing.
I want to give a big shout out to you for being a present father, by the way.
Yo.
Yeah.
Binga?
Just a present father.
When am I?
Yeah. Tato says
Just
things and
being
I'm
a
just
present father. No, because part of the reason why this month also happened is not just because we love the fact that women are having conversations. It's important that men must also understand their role in the community.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Lani. Thank you.
I gotta give a shout out. Mark, you're the best, my friend.
Yeah.
You are the best, my friend.
But wait. We'll call him. The next person, guys, when I tell you he is the best person on planet Earth,
The biggest teddy bear.
I'm the biggest teddy bear ever. And I always say, I owe this man's my life. Mark, show yourself to the people.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we welcome Marky Jackson?
Marky Jackson. Grab a seat.
Thanks, bro.
Hi, Mark.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you, Zina?
I'm fine.
Good.
Listen, so guys, just so you understand what Mark does. So all the visuals that you see, the videos that get played, when they get played, how they get played, this is the man. Ooh, what did you do? Like
I was just checking if Musa was behind me.
Oh, is he gonna like do
I thought he was like. I thought you were brushing shoulders.
No, that's
you know?
later, yeah.
Okay.
This is the guy who does the things, and Mark. Our relationship has grown because we've had to speak to each other very, very often, and you've become like a confidant for me, where I come to him and be like, something, and we'll talk a little bit, and then we'll like get to work. But Mark has a very softness about him, where if he has a question or if he has a request or if he wants to say something, he's not rude, he is not mean, he's not disrespectful. He'll say, Zina, can I please call you and let me talk to you about something? And we have a conversation. I have mad respect for you for being calm in times when I've been west, you know, and always pulling up and just being like, okay, cool, this is what I can do when I can do it. Is that okay? And I can, you know what I'm saying? And it's important to constantly speak to people and check, are you fine with this? And, you know, and I just want to thank you for just, first of all, loving God and being here and being present again and giving of your time. I mean, Mark is expecting a baby.
Yeah.
It's called the discipline of a ninja. So in the
He's just
art,
throwing quotes today.
But in the art of martial arts, you are taught the principle of patience,
Sure.
of respect. So Mark embodies that.
He
And
does.
The one respect that I also have for him, it's exactly that.
Yeah.
Order, respect,
Yeah.
conversations.
Yeah.
So Marky Mark,
Mark.
you got a few words to say there, my brother.
No, this has turned into an emotional.
I know,
party.
even me.
But thank you for those kind words. Firstly, yes, you and I have developed an interesting relationship. Earlier, I messaged Zin and I said, "Hey, home slice," and
Home
then
slice?
home slice, and she said, "Oh,
Home
sorry,
slice?
I thought you called me home slice."
Yeah.
I said, I did. And then she sent all these crying faces and hearts and stuff because she thought I forwarded that message from somebody else onto her. And she just couldn't believe that I was just saying, hey, what's up? Like, how are you?
Yeah.
And the relationships that we've developed as Conrad, I mean, it's awesome to have the introduction of the women into the show and have that kind of touch. I hate to sound stereotypical, but having the woman's touch is so nice. And I was reading the comments, Birdman saying, keep the guys out of there, let's keep the women. Birdman. But he's dead on. And to have to have a different narrative that's unfortunately unheard a lot of the time has been awesome. My relationship with you has grown from, yes, sir, I'll do what you want to. Actually, hey, man, you know what? But that's how the family has kind of has morphed and stuff, and the kind of the beautiful personalities that we have in here, and the weird dichotomy of talents that we have, and so on and so forth has been exciting. So thank you guys for the opportunity to do that.
Actually,
as well.
some of the research from our gender-based violence conversation came from Mark.
Yeah.
If you recall.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No, Mark is big on research. We love it. And then we have like the little DMCs with him.
Yes.
Those deep, meaningful conversations.
Because he has to be there to take photos of us.
He
And then
has
we
to.
start.
Sorry. Musa, you can come back.
No, we
By
have
the
one
way,
more person.
by the way-
No.
Oh, wait, can I just say one
Yeah,
last thing?
yeah.
This flippin' guy. Okay? calls me Mike. Okay? And I know we've touched on it on the show before, but I don't know how he knew, but that's just like a little button into the... And then just...
He goes deep. And
Because sometimes on emails, I'll say, blah, 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 thanks, regards, Mark. And then you'll say, hi, Mark, nice to see you, whatever. And I'm thinking, you read Mark. You know my name is Mark. Why are you calling me Mark? So then he starts calling me Michael Jackson, whatever.
Marky Jackson.
Marky Jackson.
Yeah, Marky Jackson.
Oh,
To
we
all
love
those
you,
who wonder
Mark.
why
And
I'm
here's the
Marky
other
Jackson.
thing, right? And people must know that
No.
Mark is a disciplined, trained
Yeah.
black belt.
And he could
Black
take your
belt.
life tomorrow.
Listen
Right?
here,
But-
I am a ill-disciplined trained lawyer. I sue him.
But he ill-disciplined.
I sue him.
You know, so, but I think also just, to appreciate the Abundant Media Group.
Yeah.
Silverback.
Silverback.
For the work
the media
that has
connection, the
been
brand
done, the media
connection.
connection. Because it really is about the spirit of collaboration and what you
Yeah.
can do when you collaborate without any other.
And affirmative action, you gotta have at least one white
Wow.
person.
I'm honored to be the token white guy. Yeah, very well.
No, Mark, we'll deal with Musa after the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
The
waiting.
last person who I want to bring into this room, she is. When I tell you she is a server, so you get people who do things because they have to, and then you get someone who does things because they just want to be there and they just want to serve. Now, this Han has become my friend, and she's helped me during this time because my car broke down, so she's been like picking me up and things like that, and we formed such a tight bond. She likes to phone me all the time, which I hate so much.
Finest.
Yo, she phones me all the time, but I am dead grateful to her. Because when I need something to be done, if I can't do it, she does it. If I need to be somewhere or something needs to happen, if I can't do it, she does it.
She's probably the most efficient human being.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah.
She's the pillar. She's been the pillar
She's been
of
the
this
pillar
month.
of all of this.
And let me tell you guys something, ne? To speak to her as well. And I'm going to I'm outing you. Sometimes, ne, the dirty work of sniping someone that Tato doesn't like doing, he gives it to her and says, you know what? Go get rid of that person.
You see? But now, Lani, I know I can see you wanting to play the song. Please play this song for Lebo. Lebo, put your foot in here now.
Take easy.
So we are just in, all of us, I'm emotional, I'm trying
We're
not to
all in
cry
our
on air.
emotions.
We are all lit. Hi, Lebon.
How's it?
How you doing? We also know you don't like being put on camera, but it's okay, you're here now.
I'll forgive you guys this time.
I'm so dead. On behalf of Conrad, on behalf of myself, we are indebted to you, man. We are indebted to you. Like, you do the stuff that we don't want to do sometimes, and you're present. Like, if there's anyone who's always just here and is willing to help and to serve, and you've been there for me. Like, what?
You know?
I don't want to, but okay.
Oh wow.
Like Lebo, when Lebo phones me, I used to get nervous. And then now when she phones me, I know that there's a job that's been done.
Yeah.
When she phones me, I know that she's asking me, are you okay? Do you need help? She just does it so effortlessly. She doesn't ask for anything in return. She doesn't scream. She doesn't shout. She just says, okay, my baby. Okay, girl. I got you, girl. Are you okay, girl? Even sometimes I'm just like, oh, why are you calling me, please? Well, tell me, why are you calling me? And she is just always ready.
Yeah.
Dude. Man.
She's the real Shiro.
What a girl.
What a gal, man.
Not what we're worth, you know? With Lebo, I think we probably fight quite a lot of times. And we don't fight because we don't like each other.
Yeah.
We fight because we want to see each other grow.
Yeah.
So that's the one really thing that I appreciate and I love. Gatsabana was in, she wants to probably strangle me. But you appreciate it, and I'm glad that everything that has happened. And I think a lot of young girls will take inspiration from you. They really will.
Yeah.
Hey, man, guess I'm not gonna get dead.
Hey.
I'm dubbing you Shiro.
Shiro.
I'm a name dubber.
Like, dude, can I get a name?
I haven't figured it out yet.
No, but I get an mentee, so it's gonna take some time.
It's
gonna take some time.
It's gonna take some digging.
She's gonna measure your deliverables, your behavior. You know, she's gonna measure quite a lot.
But you'll be dubbed. Don't worry.
Okay, I'm happy to be dubbed. Lebo, we appreciate you so much, and we adore you. I love you. I have fallen in love with you and all that you are. Thank you so much. This wouldn't have, like, I remember we were sitting in the office, I bought rusks and coffee, and we were there, we were like, ish, brah.
Wow.
You were supposed to come and then you decided not to, so that's your fault. So you must think about that. So, girl, anything you want to say?
Yeah, I don't think people get to see the amount of work that goes into this production. And every single one of you come with your big hearts to the game. You bring everything that you have, even when you don't feel like it. And when you've had one of those days, you're like, I can't.
Oh.
And you guys really show up, and I'm saying your audiences are really loving what we're doing here, and I'm having the time of my life.
Yeah.
That's what, it's easy, because it's beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you, Lebo.
So the greatest salute
Hey.
to everyone that has joined into the conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even outside of South Africa.
Yeah.
You know, because we also have a global citizen.
Jamaica.
Yeah, we've got Jamaica, we've got Dubai, we've got Botswana, we've got Kenya, we've got Ghana, we've got Nigeria. And I think also because we've had this global citizen here from a leadership perspective who's also embodied a lot. Like, when you talk about Avengers.
Avengers
the SA
assemble.
Women in ICT Forum.
They said assemble.
Him and Abasari, they're like the Avengers.
The Avengers.
If you see these women at work, you'll be so highly impressed.
Sure.
The way that they conduct their events, the way that they conduct conversations and their actions. Yeah. So big salute to you. But Zina, the host, with the most.
So listen, before we go, I wanted to talk about the present comes. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later. We did a song Lani, if you could just find it for us, please. We did a song for this month.
Yeah.
And for the GBV campaign called Girl.
In how many hours?
In like very short amount of time.
So impressive.
Very short amount of time. And we're gonna play it again, and we're gonna like have a party, invite everybody else in. Everyone's gonna see how great and loving we are to each other. But this song, I wanted to play it when we go because don't forget, girl, you've got the world in your hands. You're a king in the streets, a king in everything.
Come on.
Don't let them take it away because you're a girl.
Is we done?
Then we're done. So
let me say thank you first.
Yes.
What?
Any last words? Yeah, no. I'm doing my producer thing. Yeah, so make. Yeah.
Oh, I believe you now, Tata.
Yeah.
Dorsai.
Wow. No, I think from an SA Women in ICT Forum, we've been really, really proud. She's proud.
Yeah.
To be part of this initiative. So thank you so much for including us in this initiative. But also just to say thank you to you gents for being, for embodying, what we are always calling for around male allies. Yeah. The CEO of Reddit, when the Black Lives Matter thing started, he stepped down from a company he founded himself.
Sure.
To allow for Black women to be not just a CEO but also to be a chairperson. And like I felt like I was part of the company. Yeah. But what you guys have done for us this month is exactly that. You stepped aside of your own show, of your own baby, and said, here, we're giving you a platform, we're giving you an avenue for you guys to come and really talk about women issues and the things that you've been dying to engage on. But what I'm most excited about, I remember when the very first show you said it mustn't end in Women's Month. What I'm most excited about is the post-production of that audio-visual book and how that content will stay and be reused, and how a girl child will have access to that type of content, because that's what's really, really needed from an exposure and from really changing the lives of a girl child. So thank you, boys.
Yeah.
Thank you. And looking
Zina.
forward to November.
Yeah.
We also
September.
launched probably the most critical and most important program for the boy child.
Oh, yes.
Because
Yes.
I think the core foundation, the core problem lies with us as men, as fathers, as brothers. So we want you to feel safe when you walk the streets. We want you to feel safe when you go to the club. We want you to feel safe when you walk to the taxi rank, dressing up the way that you want to dress and expressing your sense of beauty.
Yeah.
To be comfortable at all times, knowing that there are men that are there for you and say, girl,
we got you.
Girl,
and in September,
me and you,
we back.
We back.
Yeah, the boys are back from next week.
Before
so
we
make
close,
sure
Chat was wearing yellow sneakers.
Wow. Oh no, those aren't they?
He's honoring the memory of Kaiser Chiefs in the league.
Guys, do you see how?
I think play that song.
Which one? No, we
It just got bad. It just got really bad.
Hold it. Okay. No.
I'm
Lani,
actually
play
wearing
the song.
shorts because
we
it's
need to go.
September.
Thank you so much for joining us. We love you guys so much. Goodbye.
Goodbye.